Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 6, Episode 9, hashtag Episode 6E9 of Teen Wolf, entitled Memory Found. I don't know why I have Amazing Grace in my head. Was lost, but now I'm found. That, see, one fucking word triggers a whole slew of lyrics. Anyways, Papa Stalinsky remembers he had to let go of his wife to remember his son and his best friend. By remembering can open a rift, a purplish pinkish rift, stealing my color scheme. I don't appreciate it. They got to remember Styles and everything about him. Hopefully that's what happens in this one. Memory effing found. They took Mama McCall. They took Agent Papa Argent. They took Peter. All right, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links are in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. And Jerry, well, Jerry does his best work behind the scenes. Let's get into it. There's that dumbass sound effect again. Off rip. The bing. If I had to clock Lydia right there, Lydia probably runs a 25-second 40-yard dash. That shit, she was not moving at all.
Cold enough for a Hellhound?
Oh, it's Parrish's
Not
tank.
The same as the
Okay.
ice bath you gave Isaac, but it can lower your core temperature past anything a human
They
can survive.
mentioned Isaac. That's the first time Isaac's been mentioned since he fucking bounced. That shit makes me sick to my stomach to think about, because Isaac was adored by me, hopefully others. I love Isaac a lot. Like, I really vibed with that character, and I was wanting to see his character grow and come into a more predominant role, but, you know, whatever.
So what does freezing our asses off have to do with our memories?
It'll slow your heart rate and put you in a trance-like state.
Like hypnosis.
You need me out of this cell.
I need to trust you.
And you need to get realistic, because trust is not important right now. Right? It is us against them, and you want a lot more of us considering how many of them there are.
I hate to say he's right, but he's kind of right.
If I let you out and I see any behavior
I will
that I find remotely suspicious,
pop you right in the back of the head.
I'll put so many bullets in your head.
In your
God won't even recognize you.
Ooh.
I'm an atheist. Fire at will.
I'll pop you right in the back of the goddamn noggin myself.
You're gonna need to be a bit closer than that, Sheriff. Wave it over the card reader. Come on. Right here. Up and down. You can do it.
Sheriff, we need him.
Liam's hair, bro, drives me insane. Oh. Oh. Gotta be quicker than that.
One thing.
Just one thing.
Just one thing! He was smart!
Got him to crack.
You're smart enough not to trust me.
Congratulations. Earned yourself some freedom, brother. I do appreciate that, even having somebody that was in that villain role to even admit Styles' wit and his smarts. It's a nice touch.
Us against 5 Ghost Riders?
We can take him.
5 of them.
3 of us.
What the fuck is up with human beings just thinking that they can go take on the goddamn world? We're fragile. Teen Wolf. Okay, real quick. A lot of pausing early on this one, but I'm gonna wait to see how it plays out on that portion of it. Obviously, we know that they just go to the train station, right? They just go there. They're hanging out. They're trying to get everybody back. Having Papa Selinsky goes, sure. But, like, I just feel like they could have done this in a way, and I don't exactly know off the cuff, but they could have done this in a way where they made everybody disappearing hyper emotional. You can almost I don't know how you do it. I don't. With still having the emotional, like the gravity of, we know Styles is there, Peter bringing back the keys, but maybe you scrap all that all together and have them remember in a different way without having Peter coming back with the keys and all that shit. But I feel like this should have been done in a way where each of the characters that we love get hit with this green shit, get hit with the bullet and disappear. Something just to make it emotional. Just to make the viewer think that that character is actually dead. But I'm not buying it. If I was to watch this without watching the first few episodes, I don't think I would buy it. Even the way he reacted is like, like, okay, we know what's happening. We know that everybody's at the train station. We're getting no scenes from the train station just yet. But I guess the one positive that could come out of it is Papa Styles being there with his son in the train station. If they went that route, that would be amazing just to see that too. I just feel like Pops was so important because he's the one that discovered that by remembering's the rift and all of them coming together to remember or tell whatever the fuck's gonna happen. I don't know. I feel like it could have been done different. I don't know. Something about that was off-putting. That's all. I just want to say that right there was actually perfect with him backing up, right, and hitting him. It's not just the scene that you could do that at any point, but it's the fact the second that he backs into one of the riders who has no emotion on his face, so you don't know he's about to get hit, but his fucking credit popped up. Cody Christensen's credit popped up the second he hit him. That's a chef's kiss. Also, these motherfuckers can ride lightning but can't catch up to a couple teenagers trying to start a car with a bunch of keys.
Okay.
It's the full moon, I swear.
Oh,
I wouldn't do any of this on purpose.
oh, young buzzcut Styles. How do you go?
I feel
Go.
completely hopeless.
This is how you know that it's a final season, because they start showing all the shit from the first season.
Where's it take us?
You know, it's something else that's crazy I never really thought about is when the Nogitsune had control over the Oni, right? Actually, I think at that point it doesn't matter because I think it was out of Styles. So never mind. But I think at the point when Allison was killed, it was I think it was already out of Styles. I may have the timeline a little. We've watched so many episodes already. Some things are a little blurred. I think at that point he had already threw up the Nogitsune before Allison had died. Because I'm sitting here thinking, you know, it's kind of crazy. I feel like Styles, because he was behind there, like he has all those memories. He remembers killing people, but he wasn't him. Never blamed himself for Allison's death. I feel like that would have been a big pivotal like plot thing, something. But I think he had already threw up those bandages and little buddy ran away, and then Allison died. So never mind. Just a thought I had randomly in passing. Okay.
Each one, every memory of Styles is in a separate locker.
All in lockers.
We're there.
You're in the high school, baby.
In the high school. You're standing there now.
Hey, dude, shout out Lydia for that. That's huge. That's huge. Hey, bro, just like Elijah had all them doors, you got a bunch of little mini doors in the locker, bro. It's all ties back to Monsters, Inc. in one way or another. Big old code 2319. You know, what I was trying to say is they put a lot of emphasis on Malia and Scott, her concern for him and a lot of the scenes of them together. That seems weird. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't take that direction. You already got Mama McCall and Papa Argent, and them two. That's already kind of weird, but like I can kind of see it a little bit. I prefer Papa Stalinsky, but here we are. How would a Ghost Rider know how to turn off an ambulance siren? They could just pressed a bunch of buttons so it eventually turned off. Is that what took them so long to walk inside? They were just in an ambulance pressing buttons? Because I feel like we need that scene.
And I remember saying something to Styles, something like, it's not always a good idea to live with your friends.
It's not.
Even your best friend.
But it's not living with your best friend. It's living with a brother.
Said it wouldn't matter because you weren't just friends. You guys are more like brothers.
Just rip my fucking heart out. Why don't you? Oh, even though I knew it was coming, I still feel the liquid forming underneath my eyeballs. Ah. It doesn't matter, bro. They're not best friends. They're brothers. And there's the flare from when they were standing outside the fucking motel, Hotel 8. Goddamn Red Roof Inn. Ah.
You're my best friend.
Hashtag besties.
Okay, and I need you.
Ugh.
Scott, you're my brother.
I got you, brother. Fuck yeah.
Right, so. But then nothing happened, did it? It didn't work.
I feel like it worked a little bit, bro. You're remembering stuff. You just have to fully remember everything. Oh. I don't know. Something about the song. Weird things like that, dude. Like, would you just, when you're ready, just let all them emotions flow out? And then that weird ass song playing in the background. I don't know. It took me out of the moment. I ain't never seen a bunch of dead motherfucking cowboys in an elevator before in my life.
I think I have an idea. But Malia, if your heart rate goes down like Scott's, or if we think you're going to freeze to death,
Get me the hell out of there.
I mean, for Malia's visual, just be like, you're laying in a bed, you're big spoon, he's little spoon, you cuddling that shit up.
Open your eyes, Malia.
No, she's just 100%, 100% in that moment. Uh-oh. What moment? Oh, damn, I thought she was thinking about the moment they had. Never mind, I thought that was the dirty book right there. Hey, your arm's freezing. I would also like to point out that somebody made a really good point in mentioning that, and I'm upset with myself because normally, like, when you see that visual, I like to be very observant, right? In the Vampire or the originals, they reused the bar that Luke and what the hell was her name? The blonde chick, looked like old girl from the Wild Thornberries. Oh wait, that was the Vampire Diaries. Yeah, the Vampire Diaries. They reused so many episodes. They reused that bar and turned it into the armory. Turned it into the place that Rick ended up taking over, and he put all the artifacts and stuff in. Somebody made a really good observation and pointed out that the library is just Derek's loft where he used to live, and they just reused it. They reskinned it. And I'm so mad because of the giant fucking dead giveaway window, I never made that connection. It's been a while since I read that comment, and I forgot about it until she walked in the library. I've been meaning to say it, but so much shit was happening. I just like when they do that. It's pretty cool. I don't know how you have one giant window that's the most obvious thing, and I still didn't put the connection together. That means they did a pretty good fucking job, huh? The bar into the armory was just the most obvious shit, though, I guess this is too. But anyway, whoever made that call, great observation. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. I love it. So you mean to tell me that these Wild Hunt peeps who have had perfect accuracy this entire season are all of a sudden just going to miss like a fucking stormtrooper? I'm not buying it.
Then think of something else. Malia's right.
It's all about the connection.
It is all about the
And I was
connection. So
remembering-
walk
and I
her
was
through.
also remembering the two of you together. I don't think anyone had a connection like you guys.
Well, I think Scott that
I
you.
saw it too.
Scott, I think you and Styles
You
had a
have
better
to try,
connection,
Lydia.
but I get what you're saying.
Then we have to do it the old-fashioned way. You're going to have to actually hypnotize me.
Let's do it then. What the fuck are we waiting for? I thought Liam was just helping this fucker shoot Theo for a second, bro. I would have cried. You can ride the lightning, but you can't stop a crutch.
You want to dance?
Get your cute little ass up and dance with me.
All right, let me try that again. Lydia, get off your cute little ass and dance with me now.
Interesting tactic. I'm gonna stick with no.
Try to find a memory of Styles. A memory where you felt a connection with him.
I'm the only one who knows how smart you really are.
Truth.
Fields medal.
It's a Fields medal, goof nut.
What?
Nobel doesn't have a prize for math. Nobel doesn't have a prize for mathematics. Fields medal. Fields medal.
Find another memory. Keep looking for
I
Styles.
loved learning how smart Lydia actually was throughout the course of that first season. First 2 seasons, really. I loved just exploring her knowledge and seeing how smart that she was when she wasn't being a complete asshat. But I also forgot that there was even a cheerleader thing. She was in her cheerleader outfit. I forgot that that was even something they had at the school.
Another.
Oh my fuck, what is that? I just find it weird that they can even bleed in the first place. You killed my boy, Blue. Got another fucking butcher scalpel in there. Back elbow. There you go. Shoot Theo. Yeah, what happens if they get shot? That's a... God, dog, Liam. Hey, Liam, that was cold, brother. That's some sick shit.
I think I'm having a panic attack.
100% had a fucking panic attack. We going back to that kiss?
Come on. Come on.
It's a weird time for a kiss, but
Anything else?
it's still such a random kiss. But let me just tell y'all. She says she was kissing him to calm him down, but that kiss was fucking sensual. That was a... That's a I'm not backing out of the driveway kiss.
When I kissed him, that's when it all changed.
Lydia, look at me.
Look at me.
Look at me. Look at me.
I saw him. I was there. I was the last person to see him.
Where? When did you see him?
In the Jeep.
Riders, when they took him.
Lydia, look at me. Look at me. So you're gonna forget me.
I won't.
Oh, you did. No, you did almost immediately, kind of. Remember that I love you. Goodbye, my friend. And there goes the flame to the candle.
I never said it back.
You never said I love you back. That's the shit be pissing me off.
I never said it back.
Congratulations, y'all just opened up a goddamn motherfucking rift skis. There's the rift. Is this God walking back into it? Is this gonna be Styles? Is this Jesus? Watch it be Peter. Styles?
Styles?
Oh, that's the end of the episode. Yeah, I like how they have names: the outlaw, the enforcer, and the ranger for these peeps that are never actually called that. They're just called the Ghost Riders. Uh, you all keep telling me about Dylan being off the film season or the third Maze Runner movie, and then being injured and yada yada, et cetera, et cetera. I just feel like I know. See, that's one thing I hate about when it comes to movies and TV shows is they're given like a deadline. They're given a time to do stuff. And I get in the first few seasons of things, and you know you have to crunch stuff. But when something gains popularity and continues to grow, I feel like there's more leniency that should come into it. I just think things should be given the comfort to be delayed if need be. If you have somebody who's off, if they're filming something else, they're contractually obligated, whatever, they get injured, whatever the case is, I feel like if you have a story for your sixth season, go with it. And delay it if you need to. It's just with anything, like if something happens and they announce like, hey, this person's injured, we're gonna do, the show's gonna get pushed back a little bit. It's okay. Because Styles is just missing from the season. A lot of people are saying it's because he was off filming and then he got injured. Like that moment there, that wasn't Dylan O'Brien standing in the thing. You just got somebody there. You didn't have to pay as much. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the next episode. Right now, it just feels kind of weird. I do like seeing all the flashbacks and stuff though. That's very nice. Getting a lot of the callbacks. The kiss was still an awkward time for a kiss. If your friend's having a panic attack, don't kiss them. I guess if you're in a relationship with them, feel free to. But yeah, man, just a little weird. Obviously, I know a lot of the fans of the ship, the Stydia, what did I called them Liam, right? Wasn't that the first thing I came up with, Lydia? Or no. Where the fuck did I just get that from? Lydia and Lyles. The Lyles ship, right? Man. How awkward is that for Malia, though? Does you think Malia feels weird about that? Like, talking about when I kissed him, that's when everything changed. And Malia's just like, when you fucking did what? I don't know. I liked Styles and Malia together. I loved Malia with the highlighters, just picking up on the things that he did, etc. I don't know. It felt weird. Just that Jeep scene being their weird little breakup. She was there. She understood. She was understanding about the thing with Donovan. And I don't know. It all feels weird. That's all. Memory found while Liam and Theo act as decoys, Scott, Lydia, and Malia enact a desperate plan to try to remember Styles. And remember, and they did. Very beautiful. They all go into the ice tank. They all take turns remembering. Pretty much everybody has now been taken by the riders except for our core group of friends. And we'll see how that overall pans out. So we'll see how 6A wraps up with the Ghost Rider. The Ghost Rider's dying to a fucking knife. Makes me so happy. And then missing shots is just wild. A lot of pause, a lot of conversation throughout this one, but it was a damn good episode. There hasn't been an episode I've watched where I've been like, ooh, that was really, 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 really good in a while, except for, I think episode 1 and like episode 4, maybe episode 5 as well. But, yeah, episode 9 is entitled Memory Lost. Episode 10, Riders on the Storm. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.